In this video, I'll show you how to configure F5 LTM VE as a front-end SSL offloading load balancer for Kasm Workspaces. We'll walk through setting up a virtual server with a valid TLS certificate, configuring health checks for the Kasm backend, and applying WAF security policies using F5 ASM. Before we dive into the configuration, let's take a quick look at how Kasm and F5 integration is architected. At the top, we have F5 Local Traffic Manager with the Application Security Manager in an active-passive HA setup. This layer acts as a front-facing load balancer and also performs SSL offloading and WAF inspection using ASM. Incoming traffic from users hits the active F5 appliance, which then forwards the requests to one of the active Kasm web app nodes behind it. The web app nodes communicate with a central database and also with a pool of Kasm agents. These agents run Docker containers that serve browser-based Linux desktops to users. On the right side, we have the connection proxies. These are responsible for brokering RDP, VNC, or SSH connections to non-containerized workloads such as physical VMs, Windows servers, or SSH endpoints. Before you jump into the setup, make sure you have the following ready. The F5 LTM and ASM modules are provisioned, the F5 Fast plugin is installed, a valid TLS certificate and private key have been uploaded to your F5. You have created a DNS A type record, for example, portal.internal.kasm, that points to the virtual server's IP address. Make sure the FQDN in your DNS exactly matches the common name or subject alternative name in your certificate. Let's begin by configuring the iApps application for Kasm. Go to iApps, Application Services, and then Applications LX. Choose the HTTP application template. Fill in the tenant name, which is the partition where the Kasm configuration will reside, a friendly application name for your Kasm iApps application, the virtual server IP, which is the IP address that your DNS A type record is pointing to. This is the IP used by the end user, the port, which is set to 443 for TLS traffic, and then enable HTTP redirect, SNAT, SNAT automap, persistence, and then set the persistence type to cookie. Make sure TLS server and fast generated TLS server profile are selected, and then select the previously uploaded TLS certificate and TLS key. Ensure TLS client, create pool, fast generated pool, and use static pool members are all selected. Next, enter the IPs of your two Kasm web app managers and make sure the port is changed to 443. Set the load balancing method to least connections member and the slow ramp to 300 seconds. Ensure pool monitor and fast generated pool monitor are selected. Set the interval time between health checks to 30 seconds. Update the send string value to this GET request to properly access the Kasm's built-in health check. Make sure to replace the host value with your actual FQDN. Set the expected response to OK. Enable fast generated HTTP profile, X forwarded for header, web acceleration for caching, fast generated web acceleration profile, HTTP compression, fast generated HTTP compression profile, connection multiplexing, fast generated multiplex profile, fast generated ingress TCP profile, and fast generated egress TCP profile. Set the ingress topology to WAN and the egress topology to LAN. Enable WAF security policy. This should automatically enable both fast generated WAF security policy and application security logging. Next, set the security log profile based on your requirements. Finally, click Deploy at the top of the screen. You'll then be redirected to the History tab, where you'll see your new application deployment. Wait until the status changes from In Progress to Success. You can now validate your deployment by going to your Kasm FQDN, which is portal.internal.kasm in my case. If everything was configured properly, you should see the Kasm login page served securely through the F5 load balancer with WAF protections and SSL offloading in place. Thanks for watching. All the related documentation and guides will be linked in the description below.